YTBC, what's the deal? So I read an interesting article with Tyson Fury, and he claims that he's going to retire Vladimir Klitschko after he wins their rematch. You know, I'm not sure who's going to win this next fight, although I am favoring Tyson Fury. If Vladimir Klitschko were to beat him, it wouldn't surprise me because I favored him going into the first fight. I just thought he was the better all-around fighter. Although in my post-fight video, Klitschko versus Bryant Jennings, I did state that, man, this Klitschko looks haggard. He doesn't look the same. Doesn't like the same Klitschko I saw in the, let's say, Kurbat pull-off fight. He just doesn't look the same to me. You know, so although I said that he looked a little haggard after the Jennings fight, going into the Fury fight, I still just thought, okay, although he was haggard some months ago, he's just a better fighter than Fury, in my opinion. I thought he had a better jab, stronger in a clinch. I just thought he'll be able to apply a Vladimir Klitschko fight. All right, I was wrong. Fury went in there, outboxed him, fought him out his back foot, outfought him on the inside when they did choose to, you know, grab each other and hold. Just thought he was the better fighter than Klitschko that night, you know. So did his speed, looked like everything was just bothering Klitschko, and even the awkwardness, just Fury's movements and his herky-jerky style, the way he feints with his shoulders. He can switch from righty to lefty. He can just confuse you, and he's a big man. Although he's not a huge power puncher, he's still 260 pounds, man. And if a 260 pounds professional boxer, you know, put weight behind his punches, they'll hurt you. Now, although he's not a huge power puncher, but still, if he can, you know, beat you down during the duration of a fight, he can wear you down a little bit. But as far as Fury saying he's going to retire Vladimir, he might. He might retire him because I'm not sure what Vladimir would want to do if he was to lose 2 fights in a row to Tyson Fury. If Vladimir Klitschko just seems like the guy, and maybe his reign, you know, his long decade reign, will probably push me to say something like this, but I don't think Vladimir's the type of guy that will want to, if he loses this fight, let's say he does lose, that he would want to go and fight, let's say, just throwing a name out there, Tsar Glazkov. Let's say Glazkov, I know he's going to be out for like 10 months or something, come back off injury. Like a Glazkov or a Malik Scott, I just wouldn't see him trying to fight those type of guys that will offer him nothing as far as a title or anything. I'm not sure, you know, and I'm not sure what the winner out of Martin Joshua plan on doing. I know they have to fight Takam and Parker winner, but that's later on down the road, you know, so I'm really not sure, you know, and I'm just not sure what Vladimir would do if he was to lose. He's already accomplished everything he wants to accomplish, and he had a long reign. You know, it wasn't like he was how many defenses did he have? 18, I think, successful defenses. You know, so what more would there be to prove? Nothing. That's a historic run. You know what I mean? So I don't think there's nothing else to prove unless he wants to, you know, just continue to prove that he should be the top guy, but him getting beat again would prove that he's not, you know, because Fury beat him the first time, beat him the second time, you know, but or it could just be just a fucked up style matchup. Maybe it's just the style's all wrong, and that's what I think. I think just the style with Fury and Klitschko, I think is just all wrong, you know. But I believe Vladimir's gonna have to be more bouncier on his feet, man, kind of like he did in the Pulev fight, where he can change the rhythm of the fight. You know, he'll try to out jab you, but just like in a pull-off fight, if you start to match him as far as landing your jab, and you can kind of match him in the jab department, then Klitschko would usually go to his plan B, which is kind of bounce on his feet a little bit, kind of lean over, you know, bend at the waist, and kind of, you know, feint with his shoulders a little bit to get you out of position. Then he'll try to jab. He'll mix it up a little bit. And in that fight he did. He just didn't go right to clinching. He went, you know, he figured out how to land on Pulev without using his jab. Then he was jumping in with left hooks, and he started to do that left hook. And that left hook was hurting Pulev, you know. So, but if he can't land some, you know, lead power counters, and he can't land his jab, he's just going to want to grab, you know. Unless he just comes in as this brand new Vladimir Klitschko, or the Klitschko we seen when he first started his career, and he comes out really trying to knock you out in the first couple rounds, you know, trying to walk you down. But Vladimir is very, you know, he's a smooth operator in there as far as wanting to break you down as the fight progresses, you know. So I just don't know how he's going to beat Tyson Fury this time around, you know, besides landing a hard punch and knocking him out, the obvious shit. But I mean, like, what is his game plan going to be? Because he fought a Vladimir Klitschko fight in that first fight. And him bouncing on his toes, to me, once he starts to try to bounce on his toes, I believe Fury's footwork matches his. You know, I thought he had better footwork than Kurat Pulev. That's why he was able to bounce a little bit, go right to left, because he had the advantage. In this fight, I think Fury's legs are probably better. You know, so to me, it's more of an uphill fight than a lot of people think. Now, does this mean that Tyson Fury's a better heavyweight than him in an overall sense in history? No, it's just the style matchups. I think he just has his number. I just think he has his number, man. It's just my opinion. But as far as Fury saying he wants to retire Vlad and, you know, or he vows to retire him, he's going to beat him down, I would like to see him be a little bit more aggressive in this fight, you know. But hey, man, if you beat him the first way using a certain style and you dominated that fight, in my opinion, why not use the same style? But I would like to see these guys sit down on some more punches and just be a little bit more active for my excitement as a fan. But as far as, you know, Tyson Fury fought a very good fight that first fight, as far as going in there and implementing a style that can offset Vladimir's style. So I really don't see him changing up what he did. And I'm seeing a lot of people say, oh, he's going to knock him out this time. He got knocked down by Steve Cunningham. It's like, oh, yeah, I know he got... People act as if Steve Cunningham is like this pedestrian fighter. I mean, yes, he never held a title at heavyweight, but he was a formidable guy. Should he beat Amir Mansour? That's pretty damn good. And he got off the mat to do it, you know, and won a few, you know, titles at cruiserweight. Like, Steve Cunningham is a warrior, man. He isn't just some pedestrian guy. Yeah, he was able to knock down Tyson Fury. Didn't surprise me. Shit, that didn't surprise me at all, you know. Fury got up and finished him. So, yes, he got knocked down, but he also got up and beat and finished the guy, man. So, Vladimir's going to have to land that right hand and that left hook. He has to land those power punches because he can't just out jab Fury. I just don't think he can do it. So he's going to have to sit down on some shots. Going to have to work his way inside. He's going to have to bend at his waist, switch up rhythms, feint with his shoulders, do other things, man. Just my opinion. Probably try to go to the body on Fury too, but this is all just my opinion. YTBC. I'm out.